Hello again. YouTube notified me yesterday that this channel first started broadcasting 7 years ago to the day, on November the 2nd, 2018, which I had not realized and found slightly surprising. How time flies when you're enjoying yourself. Some people who come here seeking to be upset and offended are baffled, both by the popularity of History Debunked and also the fact that YouTube allows me to continue saying the things which I do. These are the same people, of course, who cannot for the life of them understand why the BBC invites me to contribute to chat shows from time to time, and they're completely foxed as to why the Guardian newspaper should feel it appropriate to advertise my books for sale. They just don't get it. I mean, why are the Guardian selling books written by a far-right influencer? Why don't YouTube or my channel? It's all very mystifying. Mystifying perhaps if you are an idealistic adolescent, but not quite so much for us adults. It is, of course, because both Google, who own YouTube, and the Scott Trust Limited, the company which is the sole shareholder of the Guardian Media Group, are commercial ventures whose continued existence depends upon making enough money to keep going. In the case of Google, online advertising is a big part of their business model. For the Guardian Media Group, advertising various products is what keeps them afloat financially. For YouTube, hosting my channel is what I think is known colloquially as a no-brainer. In the description to this video, I give a link to the statistics for History Debunked, and you will see that the channel gets 2.2 million views a month. This means something like 70,000 views every day, each of which contains at least one or two advertisements, often for famous brands. Think of the revenue for Google. It is not a fortune, but certainly enough to make it worth their while to keep the channel going. Obviously, if I started defaming people or harassing them or inciting hatred or violence, encouraging violence, say, then they would feel obliged to stop broadcasting this channel. But since I don't do any of those things, they don't. They're simply content to carry on hosting me and reaping the benefit from the advertising. The Guardian newspaper is, of course, always on the edge of financial ruin, and for them, advertising is all that is keeping the wolf from the door. That and commission from the sale of various products, including, of course, my book. Mind, they have to be pretty choosy about the books they sell, and they only select the ones for their online bookshop which are likely to be profitable to them, the ones that people will actually buy. So, I mean, they sell my books on slavery and fascism and concentration camps, for example, but they don't in general bother with more niche stuff, my academic works on archaeology or education. So in the description to this video, I give a link to the Guardian's online bookshop to show what I mean. It is this which the critics of this channel seem wholly unable to grasp, that the world runs on business, which is oiled by money. Highfalutin principles are all well and good, but they don't pay the bills. This principle applies as much to large multinational concerns such as Google as it does to a small British enterprise like the Guardian newspaper. As the old song from Cabaret has it, it is money which makes the world go round.